Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming to you from beautiful Bulgaria. I'm going to be here for about 10 days, so I want to make sure I film all the touristy bits and the exciting stuff that we do. There's some city things and some outdoorsy things. And we're staying in Sofia, but today we have come for the weekend in Plovdiv, so I thought I would start the video here and show you around this beautiful town. We're starting off in Old Town. Let's take a look. So we've come all the way up to the top to look at the view. I think the view is a bit underwhelming, but I think inside the Old Town is going to be much nicer. But if you're walking all the way up through Old Town, I guess you may as well come and look at the view, but personally I think inside the town is much cuter. So we've come to the big amphitheatre. It's 5 lev to get in, which is like €3, and then another 5 lev if you want to take pictures, which obviously you do. We think it actually looks best from the top, so we've just taken some pictures from up here and we're not going to go in, but that's the information if you want to go. So we've walked down from the Old Town into the town centre, which is here, which looks pretty nice, like very modern, lots of good looking shops. So we're going to have a bit of an explore and an ice cream. We've come to Dolce Fellini, which is apparently the best ice cream in town, and because we're in Bulgaria it costs €1.50 for a whole tub. Cannot wait. If you want to go to a free amphitheatre to get that Instagram, come down to here next to the mosque. Good hack. So now we are in Kapana, which apparently is a cute, like, hipster kind of creative district. So this, I think, is probably going to be the highlight. A bit like everything is closed, like maybe we're too early or too late, I don't know. All the restaurants are already fully booked for reservations, so I guess it's going to be busy in the evening, but I feel like we have maybe come at the wrong time. A lot of things are closed, but it's super cute with all the like flags. Like it. So we've come to a fancy little place for dinner. So it's a little bit more expensive, but everything in Bulgaria is so cheap. There's still, all the meals are like €10 or less, so it's really nice, but it's in this lovely like garden courtyard with a cute view, great service. I would definitely recommend it so far. So the Bulgarian things on this menu are the yogurt salad and this is shopska. Apparently are both very local and delicious. So the last stop of the night is the dancing fountains. It's slightly out of town, it's like a 10-minute walk from kind of the main street. We weren't sure if it was going to be worth it, but it looks like it's going to be awesome. So it's currently 9:30. We don't think there's a particular time, it's just evenings on weekends, and it seems to just go on for several hours. Okay, so it does end. I take that back. It's 20 to 10 and they've changed to party base. So that's the end of the fountain. So come before 20 to 10 if you can. So we're on the hunt for brunch. We tried to eat yesterday in this restaurant called Provage, but it was fully booked for dinner. It's supposed to be like the best rated place in town, so hopefully it will be good. So I've ordered mikitsa, which is this pastry which tastes kind of like a donut, and then jam and Bulgarian cheese. So I've kind of done it like a scone, mixing them together. Very delicious. So we pretty much all agreed that was the best food we've had so far. So definitely recommend. I'm not surprised that it is the top rated. If you can't get them for dinner, come for brunch. So we're gonna have another little walk around the old town, because yesterday we missed out on a blue house that I really wanted to see, which apparently you can also go inside and have a look. It's like a rich old house. Apparently the murals inside took 6 months to paint by hand, so I definitely want to go see it and get a picture. This is Maison de Stefan Hindlian, which I'm sure I pronounced perfectly. It's very beautiful. There's this lovely courtyard, and then you can pay 5 lev to go inside and also see the beautiful interiors. So guys, that is going to be it from Plovdiv. We're getting the bus back to Sofia, which takes 2 hours and costs 14 lev each way, which is about 7 euros. Super bargain, just goes from the central stations. And then you will get some footage from Sofia next. This afternoon we are going on a food tour. It's free, including the food. And then at the end you can tip, so you obviously give your guide a tip, but it's every day 2 till 4 p.m. Right now it's meeting at this little church, but I think the meeting place varies a little bit, but I'll include a link in the description so you can have a look at the website and the Facebook page. And for now, come along on the adventure.
So it's 1, 2, 3.
So the first restaurant we've come to is called Lavender, and apparently Bulgaria exports 70% of the world's lavender, which is not something that I knew before. Now I want to find some lavender field, but it's in a building which used to be apartments, so it's super cozy. Apparently it's not a traditional Bulgarian restaurant, it's a fusion between South American, Asian and European, so looking forward to seeing it. So this is apparently called a Romeo and Juliet balcony. Oh my gosh, this is for a private date. This is a must-do, guys. I love it here.
Some kind of like it's marinated, and then you have the meringue producer. In the meringue they put a pinch of lavender inside. Welcome. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
No,
so
it's
good.
dough, and on the top you have powdered sugar.
So you've got the mikitsa again that I had in Plovdiv, which is like kind of a donut thing. So good. So we've actually been to this place before, and the apple one was amazing, but they do all kinds of different seasonal ones. So apparently if you're here in autumn they have pumpkin, or in spring they have cherry, all this stuff, so highly recommended. Apparently mikitsa is something that like your grandparents make you when you go for the weekend. It's like a very childhood reminiscent breakfast, so apparently it's actually quite hard to buy in restaurants or cafes, so this is kind of a very popular place because it's one of the only places you can actually get fresh mikitsa.
Okay, cheers.
We're gonna do the traditional dance. Prepare to be embarrassed.
The basic steps. So first you have to make one step with your right foot to the right. Yes, then you need to cross with the left. Step with the right again. Then kick with the left. And with the right. Perfect. So just follow me and be super fast, okay? So step, cross, step, kick, kick, step, cross, step, kick, step, cross, step, kick, step, cross, step, kick, kick. Yee-hoo! That was good, guys.
So that place was a proper traditional Bulgarian, like in the basement with all the wine and the wood. So definitely recommend that if you want to have like a traditional meal.
Tried this banitsa thing. The banitsa is the pastry, the typical pastry we have with cheese. This is the most classical version of it. And this is ayran. Ayran is a yogurt drink made of yogurt and water and some salt. So this is maybe the best combination. They're best friends too.
There you go.
So this last one is Sun Moon, which is like a health food shop that also has several restaurants, which actually my friends have been to and said were really good. I believe it's all vegetarian and like healthy. but still delicious. So this is a health food shop. There's restaurants nearby as well. So we are done with our food tour. It was so good, really, really nice, and Elena was lovely, so we're definitely going to make sure we do our TripAdvisor reviews. Good morning guys, welcome back to Sofia. Today we are going to go and see some of the touristy spots. I wanted to make sure we also show you the beautiful things that are in the Sofia city. Of course, the #1 spot in Sofia that you've probably seen online is this church, the Alexander Nevsky. You can go inside as well. I'm not sure if you need tickets. I know you have to pay to take pictures, but it's beautiful, and in my opinion this zebra crossing is the best place for a picture, and it's amazingly deserted. That's what's so good about Bulgaria, is that if you come now, you're like early, it's not super popular yet, so you can see these amazing churches without it being super crowded like in Rome or something. Highly recommend. Everyone here is taking their pictures at the front, but if you go there to the zebra crossing, I think it's really beautiful. We don't have time. So there's a spot here in the centre of Sofia which has all 4 religions all on the 4 junctions of the road. So there's a synagogue, a mosque, a Greek Orthodox church and a Catholic church all on each corner of a junction, which I think is so nice. What a good way to like have the very centre of the city with everyone all mixing together. And this is the old mineral baths, and here you can get hot spring water, heal you. Good morning guys. Today we are doing a hike to look at the 7 lakes. We've just done a 2-hour minibus ride up to the start, and now we're going to be getting on a chairlift for 20 minutes. So we've wrapped up warm. I think it's going to be a little bit cold. No idea how hard the hike is, but I've got a little packed lunch and hopefully that'll be enough. So the hike has begun. Apparently it's going to be 5 hours of hiking, so we'll see how that goes. But we saw at the top there was some people doing this kind of folk dance, all dressed in white. Apparently it's called the White Brotherhood, and they come up to this holy mountain every August to like cleanse their souls. So it was really cool to get to see that. That was really fortunate timing. Da, da, da. Wow. So this is lake number 6. The lakes go in reverse order, so you see 7 first, which is the one we just saw. This is lake number 6, which is Fish Lake. I love all the like greenery on the rocks. It looks so beautiful. The hike is pretty challenging. I'd say it's more bouldering. We're just like clambering over rocks, and you don't need to use your hands. You're not like on all fours, but the hike is pretty strenuous. So I'm hoping it's not going to be 5 hours the same as this, but if it is, I'll just be super fit. The altitude as well, we're at like over 2,000, closer to 3,000 I think, so the altitude is a bit intense as well, but I'd recommend it for the beauty, and hopefully, apparently they get better in increasing order. Our guide says that number 4 and 3 are his favourites, so hold tight for them. Apparently we're going from lake to lake. Here. Don't even joke if that's true.
Yeah.
The recharging stone. 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Perfect. I could do with being recharged. So apparently if you stand in this circle on the rock, it will recharge you. 5 minutes will be fully recharged. Got some nice refreshing holy Rila water. It's lovely and cool. So they're filling up to take back to the camps. Fascinating. That's so cool. The circle of life. Twin Lake. That's where we're going. It's the Kidney Lake, aka Heart Lake. Cute. Number 2, the deepest of them all. Just gotta get up there now. We made it to lake number 1. Teardrop Lake because it's the smallest. Oh my gosh, this hike is no joke, you guys. We just did like 2.5 hours of pretty much straight up. So wear sensible shoes and don't bring too much stuff. We're at the summit. Wow. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Made it all the way to the top. Man, that was brutal, but satisfying. So we made it back down to the bottom of the mountain. Now we just got the ski lift back to our bus and then 2 hours back into Sofia. Brilliant. Wow. You in? Yeah, I'm in. Good morning guys, welcome back. Today is the last adventure of Sofia. We are going to see the Rila Monastery, which I think looks incredible. We've booked a tour with Hostel Mostel because they were recommended online. Their tour is 40 lev, which is 20 euros. Takes all day. I think it's going to be a 2-hour drive up to the monastery. We're also going to do a little hike, have lunch up there, and then we'll be back down here this evening. Most tours include the Boyana church, which I thought didn't look that good, so that's another reason we picked this one, because it has a little hike instead of that. So I hope you guys like it. So apparently if you make it through this really narrow cave, then you definitely get into heaven. I'm a little bit claustrophobic, so I was worried, but actually it's totally fine. So you could definitely come and do it. It's like 1 second and you can see the sky the whole time. So you should come do this bit. Be brave. This is the spot to leave a wish. Oh, I hope they will come true. Here's the go. Oh yeah, this is fine. Would you do this? Comment below. I'm doing it while I film, I'm that dedicated. Just need your bag separately. Made it! Okay, who's next? Jenny? Yay! Well done. Oh, don't say the last minute.
Okay.
Guys, welcome to the main event. I have got my respectful clothing on, so definitely bring something. You can't have shoulders or knees showing. The same for guys really, although they're a bit more flexible on guys. But here is the monastery. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I can't wait to go around and take all of the photos. So you can't film or take pictures inside the actual church, but it's incredible. I know you don't want to hear that because you can't see it, but it's so amazing. Compared to this really colourful stuff, which I love, the inside is really dark, so it's painted all over, but in like darker paintings, and then it's just got so much gold. There's like a whole wall of gold with all the candles on, and then a big gold like candelabra, chandelier. Incredible, like actually possibly even better than the outside. So we weren't sure about coming because it's quite a long journey, but this is so beautiful and the inside is really amazing as well. So pretty amazing finish to the trip. So guys, that is going to be the end of the video. I really hope you have enjoyed this tour. Let me know in the comments whether you have been to Bulgaria or whether you want to come and where you suggest is next on the bucket list. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you in next week's video. Bye!